being here today on World AIDS Day to have the recognition and the hemophilia community being recognized as the unsung heroes really touches my heart personally, because in a lot of ways we were the unsung heroes. We were the ones that were dying in silence.
For me, having a son with severe hemophilia today, I think about the what ifs. What if he'd been born a generation ahead? Undoubtedly would have succumbed to HIV and probably hepatitis.
To be here this time and have my wife's name enshrined in the circle of friends brings some closure in my life. What I find fascinating about hemophilia and the organizations that we represent is that over the years we have been uber organized, very passionate, very deliberate, and we keep getting up.
30 years ago, when AIDS began to impact the hemophilia community, there was a lack of any government response because of stigma towards the gay community. I believe it's understandable that there was probably a degree of resentment that if it weren't for you, we would get help. You know, it's been just one of the most rewarding processes that I've ever had the privilege to be involved in. Because as I've come to learn as well, my healing is directly correlated to your healing. I cannot fully heal from this disease if my brothers and my sisters don't heal as well.
The culpability of how we were intentionally infected and that it was a medically induced Holocaust. There is a segment of the population that doesn't want to be forgotten that they didn't have AIDS.
If we're going to raise money to finish this memorial, let's just raise enough money to build that memorial at the same time.
The unity there is some of that happening. Could we do more? I challenge absolutely. Every single member of our community, whether you be a student, underage, or a retired person, can know who their legislators are. They can start to meet their legislators. They can start to understand the bits and pieces of the various issues. Just pick one tiny piece and learn a lot. Engage, have sessions like this, please, Patrick, talking about issues.
It's like on the Kentucky flag, I very much believe it. It says, united we stand, divided we fall. And I believe that the hemophilia community and bleeding disorders has shown to be not only very resilient, but very powerful in their ability to speak to legislators.
You know, we're a lot stronger when we're together. There is a lot at risk right now. And I'm not going to fall into a place of complacency because all of us have fought too hard for too long to get so far along this road. I think that whatever it is, it's a multi-pronged approach that gets the attention.
If you can't clean up your own house, then it's hard for you to go knocking at somebody else's door. What's scary about what we face now is it's not going to be a horrific tragedy. It's going to be a slow, bureaucratic, institutionalized war on life and access to care.
And so I think we need to really look at how we can unify just across all diseases and rare disorders and chronic conditions and work really hard to partner and not be inclusive, but really be more open.
When AIDS hit our community, I was a camp counselor. So the first person I saw get sick were my little boys. And that forever changed my approach. Why I tried to fix NHF is because I felt it had the best opportunity if it was organized and transparent.
I was aware of the story superficially, and then as it continued to dig in, I also saw that there was an opportunity. I mean, the real healing happens when the broader segments of populations come together and find common ground and commonality of where we've all walked together. And I can say that over the last year and working in today as a culmination, I am a more healed individual living with AIDS because of what we've done together.
Thank you all very much for agreeing to do this. I think this was a very meaningful conversation. I'm glad we'll be able to share it with the greater community. To watch video from any of our previous Powering Through sessions, visit poweringthrough.org, or to learn more about National Cornerstone Healthcare Services, NCHS, visit nchswecare.com.